Elijah the prophet here, and today I just wanted to expose the most satanic rock band you could ever think of, that you could ever see on television, stage, perform, the Kiss band. You can even tell the concerts that these young or old performers did were satanic in every way possible. Now, in this photo, you can see right off the back that these Satanists are involved in Satan works. Now I'm gonna show you guys the first obvious sign almost in every rap video, every rap star, every singer, the black and white. And the black and white means the black magic, the good versus the bad, as below, as above, so below. That's what it means. That's what black and white means. So with all these rock bands will wear all this face painting, but you won't pick up on it because you're not looking out for it. Black and white, black and white, black and white. Oh, and as in every rock band, every singer and every rapper, it has to be Illuminati hand sign, the devil horns, right here as you can see, right here as you can see. Again, now rumors went out, and I don't think it's rumors, I think it's the truth, because every time they post rumors on Wikipedia or different websites, they always call it rumors. So they always try to discredit the truth. So this is off Wikipedia, no, excuse me, it's off a website that I looked up, and they said the group Kiss took their name from an acronym from Knights in Satan's Service. Just right off the bat. That's what I think it means. Right off the bat. Because if you look clearly at the words Knights, the first word of Knights, and you clearly go back into the picture, what is he wearing? What is he wearing? Look at the costumes they're wearing. Look at the costumes they are wearing. Don't they look like Nikes? Especially him right here, the first one that's sticking his tongue out. So they claim that's the name. And you can even see the satanic Knights in service. You can even see how it went into music. Now I just showed you the devil horns. You probably thinking, oh, that's just a hand symbol, like everyone does. We're conspiracy theorists, quote unquote. Now I'm gonna show you other rappers, singers, artists doing it again. In just a little while, I'm gonna show you guys that. So in this I got from Wikipedia, it just showing you the meaning of black magic and how it connects with Satanism. Okay, so I circled the inverted pentagram because it's used in almost every rap video, rap song in a different way. Now, I'm gonna read some of it. It says black metal has often been connected with Satanism, in part for lyrical content of several bands and their frequent use of imagery often tied to the left-hand path beliefs, such as the inverted pentagram. More often than not, musicians associating themselves with black metal say they don't believe in ligament, satanic ideology, ideology and often profess to be atheists. So that's what the new rappers and the new Satanists are doing now. They claim that they're atheists and quote unquote atheists because they don't want to be called a Satanist. They don't want to be exposed out there as a Satan. Excuse me. So they will use that. So the inverted pentagram is used by Aleister Crowley, and I'm sure that name is familiar in every video if you watch truthers such as Call of and Upspring, Vigilant Christian, and many different other people. You will see that in their videos. So this is the inverted pentagram right here. And this is a symbol of the goat, the Baphomet, the head of the Baphomet. And so, as I said recently, the devil horns, this is what they hold up when they doing that sign. The devil horns right here, clearly as you can see. That's what it is. That's the devil horns that I just said a while ago. Now you will see other people, Eminem, you would just see a whole bunch of artists doing these hand signs, and nobody's questioning why are they doing this? Why do they keep doing these signs? So what's the meaning of these signs? What's behind these signs? What's behind them covering up one eye? What's behind putting your hand in a figure of 666? What's the signs for? I'ma just put a clip on an audio that shows you, that tells you the reason behind rock music. I'm gonna have it playing right now. Bluetooth device is connected successfully. So this is the purpose.
The Tribunal in London, which they claim they take their orders directly from Lucifer.
I was the manager of Zodiac Productions, which Zodiac Productions name's been changed since then. I'm not even sure what they call it now, but it's the largest music conglomerate in the world. It owns RCA Records, Columbia Records, Motown Records, owns almost all the concert booking agencies in the United States. And that's not even the name of the company that owns it. The name of the company that owns it is Brenner Enterprises, and Brenner Enterprises is owned by Chase Manhattan. Chase Manhattan's owned by Standard Oil, and Standard Oil is owned by the Lords of London. You can track it all back. You kind of get the idea after a while. But I was the managing president of Zodiac Productions. It's one of my jobs, as being one of these 13 people. Thus, I got to know many of the people who produce music and sing the music and play the music that you play. Now, one of the closest friends that I got during that time that I obtained was a man named David Crosby. Crosby, Still, Nash and Young. I saw David the day before Christmas last year. Talked with him. I got him away from this witch that he had with him. He told her to go shopping. We were in West Hollywood, and I was witnessing around to people I knew. We went off in this store, and we started talking. I said, David, I'd like to ask you a couple questions. I said, I already know the answers, but I've been gone for 5 years. I'd like to know if certain things are still the way they were when I left. I said, now I'll have to explain some of this when I'm done, because you're not going to understand it all unless you know something about music. I said, do they still take the master to the temple room? Dave said, yeah. I said, do they still have the coven conjure demons into the master? He said, of course. I said, now, I got to know something. What's the main reason for rock music? He said, come on, Lance, you know what the reason is. I said, please, David, I don't want to guess. Tell me what the main reason is. He says, the same as when you were in, so that we can play spells on people that we couldn't cast spells upon. I'll explain what that means in a minute. I said, okay, one last thing. I've been hearing that you must be an initiated witch now to get a record contract. He said, that's right. He said, many of us that weren't total witches have to be witches now in order to produce music. Thank you. The master is a tape about as big as the top of this podium that looks like an overgrown 8-track that the album is cut on and is placed in a machine that produces and presses the records and the 8-tracks and cassettes that you buy. After it's been recorded, it's taken in. This is why a master's cut months in advance before it's released. On the full moon, it's taken in to a temple room about the size of this auditorium that is in every one of the major music companies, behind locked doors up in the executive office. And it's placed on an altar sitting in the north of the room, and a pentagram and 13 hand-chosen witches and wizards and a coven come in and conjure a principality or a power up, usually Regia or something like that, and order him to tell the demons under him to follow every record and every tape coming off of that master. As I tell many Christian parents, you can go home and count your kids' records, probably yours too, and count how many demons at least are there. If that's too hard for you to believe, I'm sorry. That's why they do it. Now listen to me. This is why rock music's addicting. Have you ever seen kids that got rid of their music? They go around like this. They can't wait to find a rock station somewhere and they sneak off just like getting a cigarette or a fix because it's addicting. That's why they can't give it up. The rest of the conversation was this. You can't cast a spell on a Christian, but you can get a Christian to cast a spell on themselves. If you give the permission for the spell to work, being a Christian won't block it. And rock music is not just a song. It is supernatural music that which is carefully designed by their spirit guides or familiar spirits in the form of spells. Now, although the devil's music's power is the music and God's music is the words, much of the songs are written in what we call witch language. Give you kind of an idea. You talk on, many of you talk on a CB, unless you know what a smoky is, and a 10-4, and a front door and back door and rocking chair and these type of things. You don't know what you're talking about. Same with witches. When you're in the first and second level, you have to learn over 2,000 words that said by anybody else mean something totally different than when you say them. Elton John has said he's never written a song or sung a song that wasn't in which language. And I want to show you something. See how many kids in here will be honest and adults. How many remember and have heard at least several times a song called Hotel California? Somebody tell me what it meant. Quickly, somebody tell me what it meant. Huh? How about The Destroyer by Kiss? He belonged to the process. Helter Skelter is a several thousand-year-old word. Most of the music is either about Helter Skelter or a place called the Night Winds, which is what Hotel California is about, and different doctrines of witchcraft. You listen to them, your parents let you listen to them, and they have no idea. Kiss openly bragged how they were gaining control of people through their music because the people played their music. They told how they didn't form their own group. Their church, because they were ordained ministers of the Satanist church, placed them together. And that's how most of the music is done. David Crosby, when him and Crosby, Still, Nash and Young produced the record Two-Way Street, they ordered the principality of Medici to order demons of rebellion to go into the record, and everybody that heard it would be rebellious against law and order and government. And it was one of the reasons for the great upheaval in the 60s was that one album, and they take open credit for it.
I have personally talked with Johnny Todd on the basis of Jack Chick's recommendation. Having known Johnny Todd now for more than 4 years, and my having known him for some 6 months, I believe that Johnny Todd is a genuinely converted man, saved by the grace of God out of the depths of Satanism.
So right off the bat, after that audio was played, right off the bat, it tells you so much information that regards the Satan words, the witches that come through these songs. And in the video, the audio that I just played for you guys, if you guys didn't hear, they said in the temple room, the witches summon demons, spirits, on the songs, the rebellious spirit on the songs that Kiss produced, and it went out to everybody, because so many people was influenced by this rock band. And what that caused from the rebellious spirit that was summoned from the witches, that caused riots. So now in 2016, guess what the witches has put on the songs we listen to, or you guys listen to? When Obama first came out, he said it was Christian. 3 to 2 years after Obama was in for president, he came out and made it available for the same sex to be married. So guess what they playing in the music you guys are listening to daily? Drake, Jay-Z, Beyonce. That homosexual spirit. Because notice when Obama came out with the same-sex marriage in 2013, 2012, that's when it ran rapid. Because I remember back then, even though I'm young, back then, when you was gay, you didn't want nobody to know. It was a secret. But now you see everybody holding hands like it's fine and dandy. You see everybody talking about it like it's fine and dandy. Like it's nothing. And that's the same spirit, same demons they summon on the songs. Now they're summoning the transgender spirit demons on the songs. Because look what's happening now. Transgender. You can't even know if a girl is a boy to a boy from a girl. You can't even tell the difference now. That's how bad it got. And the parents for these children are letting this stuff happen. For time to time on the news, I'm looking at parents paying thousands upon thousands of dollars to make their children, daughter, son, turn into a different sex. Now you telling me that something is not wrong with that. Something is not wrong with that. Something is not wrong. And you will also see it in the mainstream media, how these executives, how these rappers come out all of a sudden talking about they gay. I'm gay. I'm homosexual. Now they coming out because what runs in Hollywood? What runs in Hollywood is a gay mafia. And you will probably think that Drake, Jay-Z, other rappers that rap about being hard, they're not. They're gay. Pure gayness. That's what goes on in Hollywood. Thanks for watching. Elijah the Prophet signing out.